welcome to the Tintean Podcast.
Hello.
My name is Dermot, and this is Jack with me.
Hi, I'm Jack.
And this is going to be a podcast as a companion to your Tintean experience.
Yes.
So you come to the show, you see an act you like with a little bit of extra content. If you can't make it because you live far away, it's a little look inside how things are happening here in the Tintean, and maybe a little sneak peek of things that could be coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in particular you're looking forward to, Jack?
Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot coming up. Nathan Carter is coming soon. He's a big Irish name. Like I was doing a little bit of research on him if we do get the chance to interview him. Like and just reminding myself of the Wagon Wheel song that he did. Like he really
will be rocking.
Yeah.
When that wagon wheel comes along.
Man, all the comments were like, "Oh, we grew up in this. You know, this is the Irish song that made us who we are." Like listening to it in bars, and yeah, we all know it very well.
Yeah,
Iconic.
It took over the world there for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, he's some man. In fairness, he's British though. We'll have to catch him on that.
Yeah. Fake Irish, I think.
Yeah.
We'll accept them for the night.
We'll accept him. Yeah, we'll accept him.
So that's definitely the next big act coming up.
Yeah. And then Brizzy's coming soon enough after that, is he?
He'll be here as part of the Arts Festival.
Yeah.
So the Arts Festival is a big event in Ballybunion. There's going to be a lot of things happening.
Yeah, it's great.
Hopefully we will get a chance to talk to someone who will tell us a lot more about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brizzy will be here as part of that. So that should be a very big night for us.
That could be a very good conversation.
Right. So after Nathan Carter, we have another act coming up, Honor. Have you heard anything about them, Jack?
Honestly, not really. But they look great. From what I can see on the website.
Yeah, I think it should be a really good night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great reviews about them, and I think that they'll have the kind of presence to really put on a good show for us.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. There are 4 of them, and they do contemporary Irish folk music.
Oh, love it. And how would I go about getting tickets now?
That is a fantastic question. So you can get tickets on teton.ie. It's the best and easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Tickets are also available through the tourist office in Ballybunion. So you can get your tickets if you need to get them and you're struggling with the website. You can contact the tourist office in Ballybunion. They're very helpful. The pool in Ballybunion, surprisingly enough, as well. There's a ticket desk there, so they can sort you out for tickets if you really need to come in and get them in person.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have our reception set up in the Tintean itself because we're a voluntary organisation, as you know. But the option is there to come in if you need to come in person to the pool. As I say, the tourist office are very helpful, but that website teton.ie definitely your best option.
Yeah, so you've no excuse now, lads. You can get that ticket anywhere you want.
There's plenty of
options.
And we have a email address, nkartstheatre@gmail.com, which is manned, and if you have any questions, you can send your questions there. Or you can ask questions through our Facebook, our Tintean page. They get answered very quickly.
Amazing.
So if any troubles getting tickets, get on to us. We'll sort you out.
Great. You hear that, lads? Get your tickets. No excuse.
Yeah, we have lots of stuff coming up. So hopefully, with people coming around, we will have an opportunity to have some good conversations.
Looking forward to it now, I must say. Yeah.
So we'll have to try to nab some of these big names coming in.
I mean, that's the tricky part now. We have to figure out how to because these people are busy. Like Nathan Carter now, we're not expecting to get too much out of him, but we're hoping to kind of corner him in the bar.
Yeah.
Get a few quick questions in.
I'm thinking a big net.
Yeah, big net. Oh, yes.
That could be what we need.
We can work with that.
We were looking for a gimmick, weren't we? A big net
could
be our thing.
We catch them. Yeah. They can't go anywhere.
So, Jack, for all our listeners out there, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh God, yeah, me. I don't know. I was originally supposed to be an animator. I went to college and I studied animation for 4 years, and I just about got through, but it was tough and basically wasn't cut out for that world. It's actually surprisingly hard. People think like, oh, art and drawing, it's so much fun. No, it's not. It's if you have to love it, like really love it, but I didn't, and so I had to kind of retreat then and reevaluate myself and figure out who I wanted to be, and still in that process, to be honest. I guess if I was to put any label on it at the moment, I'd say an artiste.
Artiste.
Yeah, I do
Very
acting
good.
too and different things, but like, yeah, just self-discovery. Not quite sure yet, but yeah,
Still a work in progress.
a work in progress. Absolutely.
Yeah, like all of us.
Yeah.
I think this is a very common tale. You were supposed to be an animator. I was supposed to be a mathematician.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I studied mathematical sciences in Cork.
Didn't know
Yeah,
I was with Einstein over here.
a bit of a curveball there for you. No. Well, I think my story is I did love maths because it was easy, and then I went to college and it stopped
Speak
being
for yourself.
easy.
Oh, it stopped
yeah,
me, yeah.
Oh yeah,
College does that.
there's a bit of a jump there. But yeah, I think the theater is the perfect place for us, isn't that where Wandering Souls ends up?
Yeah, we found our place in the
Exactly.
lost, among the lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I imagine we're going to run into many more Wandering Souls.
True.
As we
We can wander together.
exactly. This sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
And you're based in Listowel.
Yes, based in Listowel. I'm living in my old granddad's house at the moment, and it's kind of, that's where I'm at the moment. Don't know where I'll be in the future, but probably definitely Listowel. I love Listowel. I grew up in Listowel, and it's a beautiful place. A lot of people move away. They can't bear it. They hate being where they were from originally or something, or just Listowel. I don't know, but I can't see why. I think it's got everything that you could need. It's not a city, it's obviously, but if you can bear that, it's definitely good.
It's a good place for artists.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
you're
a great art community.
that's
And theatre as well. A lot of theatre.
yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you do a bit of acting yourself.
I do a bit of acting, a bit of theatre and stuff. So, geez, I used to do it frequently when I was growing up. But you know what happened is that I got so scared going on stage that I had to stop. But over the years, then you kind of let it go, you forget about it, and then that bug, they speak about the acting bug, it just starts getting into your thoughts. You want to go back again. And now going back into it, a bit more mature now, I feel like I can handle the nerves a bit better and enjoy it a bit more. So still get nervous though, going on stage. It's very scary.
Yeah.
But it is exciting too.
I imagine the nerves are part of it.
They are.
You can't separate yourself fully, and maybe you wouldn't want to fully separate
That's
yourself
so
from the nerves.
true. Actually sometimes the worst thing you can do is not be nervous, because then you go on and you're just kind of you're not present, and you can forget lines and make mistakes when you're too relaxed. So yeah, they do say that like nerves is a big part of the experience, and you should embrace them, and they make a better performance. But you don't want to be too nervous either, though, because that can also lead to
Freezing.
Freezing. Oh god. Yeah. Although it's sort of strange. Like sometimes I think freezing on stage is in of itself a very I don't know what the word is. It's almost like a profound experience when you forget your lines and the whole audience is waiting. It's terrible. It's awful, but it's kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it.
I imagine, well, you'd have to be pretty lucky, but I imagine there's times where you can actually use it. Because there's something very real about
That's so true.
Not being able to keep talking to have that moment.
That's so
to
true.
find the words.
That's so true. They say like the most important thing is just stay in character. So if you forget your lines, your character has forgotten what to say. And if you can keep in character, like you can kind of work with it. Like you can turn everything into what the character might do. But that's what happens. People forget. Like that's the worst fear. Is you're on stage and you're not your character anymore. You're just Jack standing on stage and you don't know what's going on. That's more scary.
Forgetting your lines, you can get over. Forgetting who you are isn't going to work.
That's the worst one. Yeah.
I think for some of us, maybe it's easier to remember who you are when you're on stage than just in general.
Yeah. Oh, the pressure, man. It's something else. But it's such a rush afterwards as well, and I think that's something people struggle with theatre as well. Like they're either at their highest point or they're at their lowest point. Sometimes there's a bit of a depression after those high moments too, which you have to learn to cope with and get comfortable with. because it's a bit intense sometimes, the ups and downs.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. And as I say, I keep seeing parallels to real life. Like that's how life works as much as being on stage.
Yeah.
Those highs are often followed by lows.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully we will be getting some drama acts in as well. There's nothing on the horizon at the moment, but we had a brilliant show. The Buds of Ballybunion was performed, put on a great show. So we'd love to have a bit more theatre.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's on the horizon.
Yeah, we'll hopefully we'll get more theatre.
That will give us another thing to explore.
Yeah.
With potential guests in the future, as you have a bit more of an insight on that. So yeah, that should be great.
Yeah, that'd be great. There's a lot on the horizon. Yeah, it's exciting.
I think it is. Like we're still very much just finding our feet.
Yeah.
In general, of course the Tintean was closed for a number of years, and as we mentioned previously, it's very much voluntary run at the moment. So very difficult to get a full schedule going and to follow every avenue. But there's a lot of passionate people here as well, so hopefully we'll get a lot of good shows in.
Yeah, and it is just such a wonderful venue. Like, it's so well put together. The design is so nice, and the stage is brilliant. Like, there's tons of parking. Like, it's got huge potential. All right.
Yeah.
You all know that. Like,
Yeah, no, it's definitely something that a lot of work was put into day one, and so we need to keep the work in to make sure it's being utilized.
Yeah. That's part of why we're doing this podcast, to try and get the word out a bit. And
exactly. This is something hopefully that will help to get the word out there and keep the interest up.